name's Rachel, and today we're going to be doing a nice all-round stretch to do after you've finished a long day at work. And so we're going to be working through the whole body. It's going to be a nice gentle flow, so it will be suitable for those of you who are newer to yoga or beginners. If you want to grab any props you might need, so maybe a couple of blocks if you have them, and maybe a strap as well. And let's begin. So we're going to start today's practice in ragdoll. So come to stand. And bring your feet hip distance apart. And we're just going to roll down over your legs. Maybe bending your knees. Just hanging heavy here. Don't want to be forcing anything. So we're just gently opening up your hamstrings. Letting gravity do the work. Making sure that you shift the weight into the balls of your feet. And we're just going to hang heavy here for a few moments. You might want to take hold of opposite elbow, or if it's more comfortable, just leaving your hands to rest, either dangling down or resting on the mat. And just keeping your eyes closed here for a moment. And again, just making sure that you keep your weight shifted into the balls of your feet, tilting your pelvis up towards the sky, and just allowing the backs of your legs to very gently start to open. Just going to stay here for another few rounds of breath. Start taking nice deep inhales and exhales through your nose. Another 2 more breaths. And then from here, just going to interlace your hands behind your back, bringing your palms to touch if they can. And then inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, we're just going to bring your right shoulder to your right knee, gazing up and over your left shoulder. Inhale back through center, and as you exhale, bringing your left shoulder to your left knee, gazing over your right shoulder. And do that once more each side. So inhale back through center, exhale over to the right. Inhale back through center, exhale over to the left. And then inhale back through center, and keeping your arms interlaced behind your back, we're just going to roll up very, very slowly. Head and neck coming up last. Coming all the way to stand. And then from here, we're just going to open your chest, drawing your hands down your back. Getting a nice little gentle back bend here. And release. Coming to stand at the top of your mat. So bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart, hands down beside you. And inhale, going to sweep your arms up over your head. And as you exhale, going to bring your hands down to the mat, and you can bend your knees here if you need to. Inhale, coming up onto fingertips or onto your shins, or you might even want to come all the way up into your thighs. Looking forwards, just making sure you have a nice flat back wherever your hands come to. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. And then I'm going to step back with your right foot, coming down onto your right knee. Untucking your right foot, and from here we're going to sweep your arms up. We're going to interlace your thumbs, so hooking your thumbs around one another. Then inhale, coming all the way back and up, opening up your chest, gazing up towards the ceiling. Getting a nice deep bend in your left knee here, keeping your hips square. Opening up your shoulders, opening up your chest. And then release your hands. And from here, keeping your hips nice and squared, we're going to lean back, coming into half split. So flexing your left foot, Inhale to prepare, looking forwards. And here, if you have slightly tighter hamstrings, you might want to grab your blocks and just place them either side of your leg. So inhale to prepare, and exhale, we're just going to fold forwards over your left leg. Breathing here, making sure you keep your hips square. And then removing your blocks if you have them, stepping forward into a runner's lunge, gaze forwards, open up your chest, and then stepping your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, coming up onto your fingertips, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, come up into your fingertips, looks forwards. Exhale, step back with your left leg, coming down onto your left knee, untucking your toes, sweeping your arms up, hooking your thumbs, coming all the way up and over. You need a nice, gentle back bend, opening up your chest. Breathing deeply. And release, placing both hands beside your right foot. Extend your left leg out. Inhale to prepare, keeping your right foot flexed. Exhale, folding over your right leg, coming into half splits. Keeping your hips squared. And we're just being nice and gentle here, so you don't want to be forcing anything. You're just starting to warm up your practice, so you might be a little bit stiff to begin with. And then stepping forwards into your runner's lunge, open up your chest, look forwards, and then step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, come up into your fingertips. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving on, so from here we're just going to bring your feet hip distance apart. Bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale, open your chest, look up. And as you exhale, we're going to fold forwards, coming into a nice forward fold. So from here, you want to grab hold of your two big toes with your peace fingers. So interlacing your middle finger and ring finger around your big toe and then wrapping it around with your thumbs. And you can keep your knees bent. Inhale, look forwards. As you exhale, we're just going to fold forwards over your legs. Bringing your elbows out to the sides. Making sure that you shift the weight into the balls of your feet. And then from here, we're going to release your big toes and we're just going to bring your hands underneath your feet. So you want your toes to be in the creases of your wrists. You might just want to wiggle your toes a little bit, massaging your wrists. Inhale to prepare, look forwards, and exhale, folding forwards. Again, shifting the weight into the balls of your feet. Keeping your eyes closed. Last 2 breaths. And slowly release. Bring your hands onto your hips and inhale, coming all the way up to standing. Bring your feet together, so big toes to touch again. Heels slightly apart. And inhale, going to sweep your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, going to fold forwards, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips, look forwards. Exhale, going to step back with your right, followed by your left, coming into your high plank. And then from here, you can either come down, knees, chin, chest, coming forwards, or if you want, you can come straight through into your chaturanga. So lowering down, chaturanga. And inhale, coming all the way up into your upward facing dog or your baby cobra. Exhale, coming back to your downward facing dog. And then going to look forwards. I'm going to step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, look up, come up into your fingertips. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And from here, you're going to step out to the side of your mat, coming into Pasarita Padottanasana. So bringing the outside edges of your feet in line with the outside edges of your mat. And from here, you're going to interlace your hands behind your back, trying to bring your palms together to touch if you can. Inhale, open your chest, look up. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forwards, bringing your arms overhead, getting a nice gentle shoulder stretch here. Looking up and under your legs, making sure that you shift the weight into the balls of your feet and really think about tilting your pelvis up towards the sky. Drawing your arms up and over. And then slowly coming all the way up. Releasing your hands and then placing your hands on your hips. Inhale, open your chest, look up. And as you exhale, folding forwards. And this time we're going to bring your right hand into the middle of the mat. And then inhale, sweep your left arm up. Gaze towards your left hand, getting a nice little gentle twist here. And you can stay here, or if you want to go a little bit further, you can bring your left hand to the inside of your right top thigh and stay here, or take your right hand onto your left calf, twisting round, gazing up towards the ceiling. And then back through center, placing your left hand down this time. Inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Again, either staying here or bringing your right hand round to take hold of the top of your left thigh. Looking up and over your right shoulder towards the ceiling. And then again, maybe taking hold of your right calf with your left hand. And slowly release. And then from here, we're just going to come all the way down into a wide leg straddle. I'm going to come into Baddha Konasana, so bringing the soles of your feet together. And you want to bring your heels in as close to you as possible. And bringing your hands onto the outside edges of your feet. And then you just want to open up your feet slightly. So just imagine you're reading a book. And then bringing your elbows onto your legs, onto your knees. And just having a slight gentle pressure to open up your hips here. And then you want to be leaning forwards with your chest. Breathing into your hips. Being nice and gentle here, don't force anything. And just having nice deep breaths, and with every breath just maybe see if you can go a little bit further, a little bit deeper. Inhale, creating space, and as you exhale, maybe going a little bit deeper. And then slowly release. And then from here, we're just going to come onto our backs. So lying down on your back, I'm going to bring your left ankle on top of your right knee, and then drawing your knees in towards your chest. You're going to interlace your hands either behind your right thigh, or if you want to go a little bit further, you can interlace your hands around your right shin. Drawing your knees in towards your chest, getting a nice gentle stretch here in your hips. Again, closing your eyes, keeping your feet flexed. Breathing into any tight spots. And slowly release, bringing your right ankle on top of your left knee, and again either interlacing your hands behind your thigh or maybe around your shin, and drawing your knees in towards your chest, keeping your feet flexed. Just remember that one side will always be a little bit tighter than the other. My right side is always so much tighter than my left with my hips. Keeping your eyes closed. And slowly release. Drawing both your knees into your chest and giving yourself a nice little gentle hug here, bringing your forehead to your knees. And then we're going to extend your left leg out long. And we're going to draw your right knee over, bringing your left hand on top of your right knee. And then extend your left arm out long, either in a T shape, or if you don't have room, you can bring it into cactus. Gazing towards your right hand, or closing your eyes, making sure you keep your shoulders on the mat. And then bring your knees in together, back through center. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then keeping your left knee drawn in, extend your right leg out long. Drawing your left knee all the way over, bringing your right hand on top of your left knee. Extending your left arm out long, gaze towards your left hand. Again, you can close your eyes here, keeping your shoulders on the mat. And then coming back through center, give yourself one final squeeze, maybe drawing your knees to your forehead again. And then release, coming all the way down for your Shavasana. So bringing your feet as wide as the mat, palms facing upwards. Close your eyes. And we're just going to take 3 releasing breaths here. So inhale through your nose. And a big exhale out through your mouth. And again, inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Last one. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And then just let your breathing return to its normal pace. Please stay here for as long as you need to, but if you're ready to move on with your day, maybe just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, circling your wrists and your ankles. You take a nice deep stretch, stretching your arms up overhead, pointing your toes. And then keeping your eyes closed, you're just going to roll over to your right side, making a little pillow with your hands. Staying here for a moment. And then coming all the way up to seated. Bringing your hands onto your knees, palms facing down. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that gave you a nice, gentle stretch out. Please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my videos, and comment and like below to let me know what you think. And I really hope to see you again very soon. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.